super important to keep them balanced because your blocked chakras will create a blocked life for you, okay? So that's what we're going to be talking about today. I need you guys to come on in and show out. You guys know what to do. This is TikTok. Let's play the game, okay? All right, so let me recap really quickly yesterday's class before I erase this stuff, okay? All right, okay. Today we're talking about blocked chakras blocking your life, but I'm going to recap. So yesterday I was really talking to you guys about the importance of mastering your mind, right? And understanding how we're programmed, how these programs create certain experiences for us in our lives, okay? So I'm just going to recap really quickly, and then we're going to move on to today's subject. So mind mastery, this is necessary for your evolving, for your transformation. Why? Because everything is going to start in the mind first, all right? If you want something, anything, it's going to start with an idea. All right. So we understand this, that the mind is a what? Creative tool. All right. So we have to acknowledge it and understand what exactly it is. And when we understand that the mind is a creative tool, then that makes us want to master it. Okay. If you want to transform your life, you've got to understand that your creative tool needs to be in your control. All right. But a lot of us are suffering from depression, anxiety, overthinking, worries, and things like that, which prevent us from being able to create the reality that we want. Okay. So we have to learn how to do what? Master our mind. Why? Because our thoughts create our reality. All right. When you're dealing with depression, you're stuck in the past. And when you're dealing with anxiety, you're stuck in the future, worried, stressed out about things to come. All right. So we have to keep ourselves present. We have to keep control of our mind. Why? Because our thoughts create our reality. So if we allow our minds to sit in these heavy emotions for extended periods of time, this will impact the reality that we get to see. Okay. All right. All right. So here we must keep the mind where present. All right. Some of you guys are here in the room with me. Okay. I'm live on TikTok. I'm live on YouTube. But you guys are here physically with me, but your mind is somewhere else. Okay. I need you guys to come on in and show out. All right. We're playing the TikTok game. All right. We're playing the YouTube game. We need some thumbs up. We need some hearts. Okay. Make sure that you guys are interacting with the class. You guys understand how to play this. All right. I'm just simply recapping yesterday's class so that we can get into today's subject, which is blocked chakras equals a blocked life. All right. So we understand to keep the mind with us. Why? Because the thoughts create your reality. So you're going to implement things like the Nikki method so you can really start controlling those negative thoughts. All right. If you deal with depression, let me see your raised hand or a blue heart. If you deal with anxiety, let me see a raised hand or a red heart. All right. Again, these emotions, these heavy emotions, will not allow for you to see the reality that you want to create. Okay. Remember, your thoughts create your reality. If you are thinking things for extended periods of time, you are giving momentum to them. Okay. And then they will be reflected back to you here in the 3D world. All right. This is how you see people get stuck in trauma loops. All right. Is this making sense to you? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, let me know that you guys are processing what I'm saying. The Nikki method is a method that consists of 5 steps. You can utilize this if you do not currently have a way to start conditioning your mind, reprogramming yourself, okay? This is very important because not only are we just stopping the negative thoughts, but we are also overriding them and reconditioning ourselves, reprogramming ourselves. We're just like computers, guys, okay? If you want to see something different, when you open up the computer, all you have to do is install new software, okay? Override the old software, okay? And so utilize these steps. If you do not have this, this is located inside of your Manifestation Mastery book, all right? Okay, so we're going to move on to how your programs are embedded in you. So let me make sure that you guys have a good view. Okay, make sure to get some shares on the board. Let's get some shares on the board. All right, here on TikTok and on YouTube, make sure that you guys are sharing and interacting. This is your life, so we want to make sure that we are paying attention. Okay. All right, so how are you programmed? If I tell you you have a program for everything, you have a program for your love, you have a program for your abundance, you have a program for your health, you have a program for everything, okay? Now, when I say program, that ultimately means that you have a belief about something. You have a belief, okay? We're just like computers. So when I say, oh, you're programmed with that, oh, you have a belief about something, all right? Now, what does that mean? Once you have a belief about something, because this is your universe, all right, once you have a specific belief about something, thank you so much for that, honey bunch, then guess what? Your 3D reflects that back to you, okay? Listen up. This is very important. Give me a thumbs up if you are hearing me right now, okay? Okay? Give me a thumbs up if you are hearing me right now, okay? I need you to understand, okay, that your 3D is being reflected back to you according to what you are conditioned with, what you are programmed with, what you believe the world to be true. Okay? All right? So I need you to understand this, because if you don't like the 3D, guess what? You don't have to be a victim to it. You can change it. You do not have to be a victim to your reality. Okay? You should feel empowered now. You have the power to change the things that you do not like. Okay? Does this make sense so far? Give me a thumbs up. Bro, I love you so much. You are me. I am you. We are reflections of each other. Yes, I love you so much. Thumbs up, everybody. This is your life. Okay? This is your life. We need interaction here. Do you understand? If you don't like what's going on here, you can change it. You don't have to be a damn victim. Okay? So we're going to get it together. If we don't have to be a victim to our reality, then this means that we get to change things. Well, let's get to it. Okay? So let's understand how we are programmed. This is what I'm going to, I want you to understand. Again, you have a program for everything. Love, health, abundance, everything. Your relationships, everything has a program. Okay. And so how do we get those programs? We get the programs from our parents, teachers, schooling, society, news, video games, the songs we listen to, the shows we watch, the movies we watch. All of this stuff programs us. Means all of this stuff creates thoughts, beliefs within us. All right. Okay. Because you come here as a baby, you don't know anything. You don't know anything. Right. Okay. So here are 3 different ways that you are programmed: through repetition, hearing something over and over and over again. What do you guys want to talk about? You want to talk about love? You want to talk about creating abundance? Do you want to talk about creating perfect health? Let me know in the comments so I can talk about what you guys want to talk about, okay? If you hear something over and over and over again, eventually you will become to believe it. Oh, yeah. You can be conditioned in such a way. Okay? You can be conditioned. What do you guys want to talk about? Put it in the comments, guys. This is an interactive class. Okay? All right? Don't just come up in here sitting. Okay? Replays will be on YouTube. All right? So don't worry about taking notes. The replays will be on YouTube. Okay? I'm live on YouTube and TikTok right now. Okay? You also get programmed through trauma. If you experience something, you only need to go through it traumatically one time for it to instantly change the way that you believe the world to be. Okay? So those are 2 ways. What's the 3rd way that you are programmed? Through super exciting experiences. Okay? You only need something to happen in a super exciting way one time for you to believe, right, that your life is a certain way. So you guys said abundance. So let's talk about abundance. Okay. Creating abundance. All right. So here we go. I'm going to walk you through abundance. But before that, let me give you examples with the love, since it's there already. Okay. If you were programmed to by hearing over and over and over again from your aunts or from your parents, from your mom, from whoever, your dad could have told you all men cheat. If you heard that over and over and over again, even before you got into a relationship, that will become a belief in you. Does this make sense so far? Give me a thumbs up. Once it becomes a belief, that belief will then be, this is just an example, hypothetical. Let's get some shares on the board. You guys, the first goal is going to be 13K. Let's get it. Okay? Please don't come in and just sit. We need to play this game. All right? If I'm pouring into you, you should be pouring into me. All right? Let's reciprocate the energy. All right? That way I can stay in the flow of my teachings. I don't like to have to keep stopping. Okay? Thank you. So here, your belief may become, men are not faithful. You may actually start to believe that men aren't faithful. Even if you're a boy, I'm talking to boys too. Say you grow up with a father who tells you, all men cheat, son. It's okay if you cheat. You're expected to do this. It's okay, it's excused. Or say you're a little girl and you hear your mom saying, all men cheat. That's all they do. You're hearing this over and over and over again. This becomes a belief. Once something is a belief in you, that is the way that you are going to experience the world. This is how the game is played, guys. I'm trying to teach you guys how this game is played. The sooner you learn how to play this game called life, the sooner you can start winning. Okay? This is just an example of how the game is played. All right? Whatever you believe will be how you experience the world. This is why we're all coexisting here. But aren't we all experiencing it in different ways? How is it that I'm experiencing love this way, and others are experiencing love this way, and others are experiencing love this way? How are we all coexisting, but we're all experiencing abundance in different ways, health in different ways? If we're all just coexisting here on earth, if there's abundance for one, there should be abundance for all, right? I guess. Lack for one, I guess lack for all. No, that's not the way it's playing out. So that should tell you something, okay? There's a reason why they want your attention. Your attention creates. Oh, yeah. So you see, once you believe something, this will be your experience. So this young man or young woman will expect to be hurt in a relationship, right? If the little girl is told all men cheat, she's going to expect to be hurt. And if the little boy is told all men cheat, he's going to do some hurting. Oh, yeah, son, it's just a notch on your belt. How many young men have been told this? How many young men have been told this, right? How many young men believe this, have been praised for going out there and having intercourse at young ages? I mean, who do we think that they are having intercourse with? Young girls. But then how are we responding to the young girls? It's a crazy world out here, right? Let's talk about trauma, getting programmed through trauma, okay? This was through repetition. You just simply heard something or saw something over and over and over again, and then it became a belief. But what if something happened through a traumatic way, right? What if you saw your parents experience a bad divorce? Or maybe you experienced a bad divorce, right? It only needs to happen one time. You don't have to keep going through it, right? You do not have to keep going through it. One time is all that it takes. You understand? One time, boom. Now you believe what? Love hurts. Love hurts, right? Love is dangerous. Love doesn't feel good. Now what? What's going to be your experience? These are all possibilities. Toxic partners. You may attract toxic partners. Maybe you avoid relationships because it's just too scary. Is this making sense to you? Give me a thumbs up, guys. I need to make sure that you guys are showing out on the screen, guys. Okay? I don't want to have to keep stopping. Okay? We have to get to 13K. That's the first goal. Okay? Make sure that you guys are interacting. Hey there, fair use. Oh, television. Exactly. Exactly, fair use. Exactly. Right? Exactly. Okay? Is this making sense to you guys so far? Give me a thumbs up. If not, you need to stop me. Now, I told you there's 3 ways that you are programmed. The third way is through super exciting experiences. And for this example, we're talking about love. I'm going to walk you guys through money next. But see, a beautiful proposal. Say you saw a beautiful romantic proposal. It only needed to happen one time. And then you what? Believe that true love does exist. It does exist. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, honey. True love does exist. And now, because you have that belief, then guess what? What will you experience here in the reality, in the 3D? Oh my gosh, love is so fun. Oh my gosh, I love love. That's how you'll be feeling. Okay, so we're programmed. Good ways, with good things, bad things, just through these 3 methods: repetition, trauma, or super exciting experiences. Does this make sense to you? Give me a thumbs up. Come on, guys. I need you guys interacting quickly. Okay, quickly. This is your life. All right? Awesome. Awesome. Perfect. Okay, so now you understand this, okay? I need you to understand this. If we understand how the program becomes an experience, then don't we understand how to create the experience that we want? How do we create the experience that we want? Put it in the comments. Let me see who is using their noggin. How do we create the experience that we do want? Look right here. Just tell me. Better programming. Thank you, Nia. Thank you, Nia. Choose your method. Choose your method. Do you want to use repetition? You damn sure don't want to use trauma, so we're not even going to put that one there, right? Use that one as an option. Exactly. Exactly, Moon. Yes. We're going to just simply reverse engineer. We're going to reverse engineer. You guys type it in the comments. Reverse engineer. See, life is not rocket science. We just have to pay attention. Life is not rocket science. We just have to pay attention. Okay? Put it in the comments. Reverse engineer. I see you guys over here on YouTube. Let's hit those thumbs up for me. Thank you so much, fair use. Thank you, honey. Let's make sure we're hitting those thumbs up. On TikTok, you know what to do. Okay? All right? So, again, this is your life. If we can go to a 9-to-5 and figure out everything we need to figure out there, if we can figure out how to be the best mama to our children, the best parents to our children, if we can figure out how to be the best employee, then we damn sure can figure out how to be the best for ourselves. This stuff takes work, but what do you think you're here for? You have the time. You have the time. Okay? And so here we reverse engineer. We want to choose now the experience that we want and then just do the things. What are some things that you guys want to feel, experience in love? Put it in the comments. What is it that you would want to manifest when it comes to love? Put it in the comments. We're going to reverse engineer and then we're going to go through abundance. Okay? We're going to reverse engineer, then we're going to go through abundance. Feeling safe and seen. I love that. Okay. So when I'm asking this, I'm not really asking, let's see. If we do that, that's going to be, okay, I want an experience like I want to be in a healthy, happy, loving marriage. Or, I want to, some people don't want to be in a relationship with anybody. Some people just want to they want to feel confident alone, and they want to implement self-love and be happy with self. What is the experience? Okay, marriage and family, not just any marriage, right? We want a happy marriage. We want a safe marriage. We want something that feels good, right? Okay, so we want the experience we want is a loving. This is just an example. You can put whatever you want here. Healthy marriage. Okay. Which technique do you guys want to use? Do you guys want to use repetition? Do you want to use trauma? Or do you want to use, not trauma. Or do you want to use exciting experiences? Put it in the comments. What do you want to use? Which one are you going to use? The exciting? Ooh, okay. Repetition is safe. That's a belief, but if that's what you need and that's what you believe, then you should do that. Okay? When we are creating, I need you guys to understand this. When we are creating our new realities, we don't bring in old beliefs, limiting beliefs from our old identities. We don't do that. Not here. Okay? When you want to shift your life, you have to understand that your past is your past. You can't continue to identify with that old identity. Does that make sense? Give me a thumbs up. Meaning whatever happened to the old you, that was the old you. We're moving forward. Okay? And I teach you guys how to heal yourselves through frequency healing. Okay? So if you have a lot of traumas that you need to work through, get a bioscan. Link is in the profile. Okay? But right here, what we're talking about is we're not bringing those limiting beliefs and traumas along with us. You understand? Okay? So you guys said exciting and repetition. All right. So what do we need to believe in order to experience a loving, healthy marriage? What do we need to believe? What do we need to believe? What do you have to believe about love? Come on, you guys can do this. Let me look on YouTube too and see what you guys are saying. I need you guys interacting over here on YouTube. Okay? That it's possible, that you're worthy, that love is beautiful. I love this. Yeah. You have to believe that you are worthy. That's a good one. All of these can apply. Okay? You are worthy. Now, I need you guys to think about this. How can you program yourself to believe that you are worthy of having a healthy marriage? Let's see what you guys are thinking. How you guys are actually figuring this stuff out. Okay? What do you need to program yourself with? How are you going to do this? I love this. Loving self regardless of circumstances. Yes. Not settling. Yes. Giving out what I want in return. I love this. You guys are doing great. These are great ways. So you program yourself. You start implementing self-love. Yes. Healthy boundaries. Over and over and over again, right? Okay? Repetition. Exciting ways to love on yourself. Put yourself first. Exciting ways to set those healthy boundaries, right? Affirmations, affirmations, gratitude, okay? Giving what you want in return, right? Okay, you must be that which you desire. That's one of my quotes, right? You must be that which you desire, right? So you got to be the love first, right? Be the love that you desire. Okay? I love these. I could go on and on. You guys are giving great recommendations in the comments. So I now know that you guys can do this. You guys can shift your experiences in life starting today. You don't have time to waste. And this is a very easy exercise that everyone can implement. Does this make sense? Give me a thumbs up. I don't understand this question. Can you ask it another way? I don't understand it. But once you ask it, I will respond. Okay, Fair You says positive reinforcement, yes. Attitude of gratitude, setting them healthy boundaries. Y'all on it. Y'all on it. I love it. I love it. Okay? Exactly. So we reverse engineer. Okay? This stuff is not rocket science. Okay? All right? This stuff is not rocket science. Okay, so take a screenshot, guys, if you need a screenshot. And then we're going to move forward. Today's topic is blocked chakras equals a blocked life. Okay? Blocked chakras equals a blocked life. Okay? All right? So we need to understand how important these chakras are in our lives, right? And they are energy centers, and they are impacting not only our mental health, but our physical well-being as well. All right? I'm letting people get chakra scans for $25, guys, today. We're doing it today. So if you need to know if your chakras are in alignment, baby, you hop in the Zoom with me today. I'm going to scan you. Okay, I'm going to scan you with the technology, and I'll tell you exactly which ones are out of alignment. It's only $25 today. Okay, we're going to do it I think we're going to do it at around when I get off of here. Okay, we're going to do it like right after I get off of here. Anybody who gets the complete identity shift program, we're having mentorship class tonight, and you get a chakra scan included today. Okay? All right, so we're going to get started. Blocked chakras equals a blocked life. All right, where do I want to put this? I'll put it here. Okay. Blocked chakras equals a blocked life. All right, so let me just draw a little stick figure. And then we'll get these chakras here so you guys can understand how these chakras are actually impacting your everyday well-being, okay? I'm going to make them very tall, okay? So let me use the appropriate colors so I do not mess up, all right? So here, I need you guys showing out. I need some roses, guys. Roses are less than a penny. We need some shares on the board. Make sure that you guys are showing out, guys. Make sure that you guys are showing out. Okay? So here we're going to have the root chakra. Oh, need a better red. Okay? Should have kept this for the crown chakra. Yikes. Hold on, guys. Keep showing out. I'm just looking for my red marker. This one isn't red. And this one is dead. Ugh. Chakra scans today are only $25, guys. Chakra scans. We're going to be scanning right when we get off of here. So if you feel like you have some blocked chakras, you better step in the Zoom and get yours scanned, okay? Okay, there we go. We'll use this one. Okay, let me get my orange. Okay. I know it's like weird because it's a stick figure. So it's gonna be a little odd. I don't like this because it's not orange. Thank you guys for your patience. I just want to make sure that I have it as accurate as possible for you guys. I do not have a yellow. So can you guys even see this? Yeah, you can. Okay, so for the yellow, oh my gosh. Okay. I'm just gonna have to compromise, guys. Okay. The heart. Then we're gonna go through how all of these chakras, right, are connected to your everyday issues. You're gonna see, okay, why it's important to keep these chakras balanced. Right? This is the missing piece, baby. This is the missing piece, okay, to your manifestations. Okay, now I want to use this one for the crown. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's start down here with the root. Okay, let's start down here with the root. It's very important for us to start here at the base because, again, when we're talking about shifting things in our reality, when we're talking about shifting things in our lives, okay, we have to have a foundation that is strong. We have to be confident, right? We have to feel secure. We have to know that we can produce the results, the finances, the love that we want, okay? I need you guys in here showing out, okay? Please do not just come and sit, all right? Please show out. You guys know what to do, okay? We need shares. We need TAPPING, the screen, all right, guys? So I can stay in the flow of my teachings, okay? All right, so your root chakra is basically taking care of your security, your survival, right? And so society, when society is in a state of collective nervous system deregulation, let's just call it what it is, when the entire world is stressed out, example, right? That is going to cause a problem, right? That's going to cause a huge problem. Not only in the universe, but as well as in you, okay? So we got to understand anxiety has been normalized. Depression has been normalized, right? If your root is unbalanced, you'll always operate from survival mode. So you'll be in hustle mode, fear mode, lack mode, chaos mode, right? Okay? When your root chakra is out of balance, right? You'll attract instability in your finances, in your housing. Remember, this is the foundation. This is taking care of the foundation, security, survival, right? So when this root chakra is off balance, this is a problem, okay? Is this making sense to you guys? Give me a thumbs up. Make sure that you guys are interacting, right? Okay? So no matter how hard you work, right? This is why we're so big on frequency over here. Because no matter how much you work, if your root chakra is imbalanced, baby, you're going to have a problem. You're not going to see the finances that you want. You're not going to see the abundance that you want. Okay? If that root chakra is out of whack. Okay? So what are some signs of you being imbalanced there? Okay? What are some signs of you being imbalanced here? All right. If you're overworking, you're constantly overworking, overworking. Okay. You fear being broke. You have these heavy fears of being broke. Right. Say you have lack of self boundaries. This is an example of your root chakra being out of whack, right? Okay. So this is the first chakra. It's at the base of the spine. And it is associated with survival, security, grounding. And it's our foundation for emotional and spiritual balance, right? The root chakra likes nature too. So whenever you're feeling imbalanced, make sure you're going outside, grounding yourself, getting in touch with earth. Okay, getting in touch with earth. All right. That's going to really, really help with balancing, keeping you balanced, right? Because otherwise it's going to cause fear, cause trauma in your life, or well, more because you might be stuck in a loop. But when you experience fear and trauma, that's what causes this to get out of balance, is what I meant to say. All right. All right. So when we're experiencing anxiety disorder, fears, heavy fears, panic attacks. I remember when I used to have my panic attacks. When we're constantly worrying. This is a huge sign that your root chakra is out of whack, out of balance. Okay. When you're constantly overthinking, when you're constantly depressed, right? When that mind is out of your, not in your control, basically. Okay. That root chakra is out of balance. Okay. All right. Is this making sense so far? Give me a thumbs up. Right. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're implementing the color red if your root chakra is imbalanced, right? Make sure that you're implementing the color red. Eating foods like strawberries, red fruits, right? Red veggies, okay? Things like beets and red bell peppers, okay? Things like that. Apples, paprika, okay? Tomatoes, strawberries. Okay, cherries, okay, and pomegranates, anything red, okay. The gemstones that you'll want to implement, okay. What about gems? If you're into crystals and gems and things like that, red jasper, red jade, okay. What about essential oils? Anybody into essential oils? Raise your hand, okay. Patchouli, you'll want to implement patchouli. Okay, Vetiver, bergamot. Okay, all right. Also, inside of your complete identity shift program, I do talk about how it impacts your mental health and your physical well-being. Right. Okay, so let's go through it. Okay, so when your root chakra is blocked or underactive, all right, it's going to affect your mental health by making you feel disconnected from the world, lack of purpose, anxiety and depression, right? Sorry, I'm going through these. Okay. And for your physical well-being, okay, the root chakra plays a key role in our physical health by regulating our connection to the earth and promoting feelings of stability and safety. A balanced root chakra can help alleviate physical symptoms such as lower back pain and constipation. Okay. Anybody in here dealing with a lot of lower back pain, fatigue, constipation, bladder, or colon issues? Okay. This will go back to your root chakra. We have to start paying attention to our chakras. They are connected to our organs, to our emotions. They're connected. Okay, they play an intricate role in our overall well-being. Okay, so it's very important that we understand where our chakras are out of alignment. Again, $25 chakra scans today. When I get off this live, we're going to meet on Zoom. Link is in the profile. Okay, link is in the profile. Go get. It'll say bio. Oh, shoot. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure it's labeled. It's labeled so you guys can find it on the link tree. Give me 1 second, guys. I need y'all to show out for me. Okay. The benefit of knowing which chakras are out of alignment is that, hello, you then get to see which ones you need to correct. Chakra scan. Okay, I'm gonna move it up here. Okay. Okay, I just put it at the top for you guys. Okay, so don't underestimate the power of those chakra scans. Okay, I had a single Reiki session 2 weeks ago, and my digestion, sleep patterns exactly. So listen, I love this. I love that you said this. We love Reiki. We love Reiki. We love acupuncture. We love all of the natural, organic ways to heal thyself, right? Which is exactly why I do those bioscans for you guys. It's because then we're able to get true pictures of your traumas, right? How it's affecting your body. We also get to see which chakras are out of alignment, right? And we get to generate your frequencies to help correct you. So like with Reiki and acupuncture, you know how you have to continuously go, you have to keep up with the sessions, right? But I mean, you have to make sure to try to keep yourself balanced, because anything can happen to sort of set you off. You can get into an argument, or anything could happen to sort of imbalance you again. So the benefit of getting a bioscan is that you get those frequencies that you get to keep, and you get to play them every single day. But Reiki, acupuncture, sound healing, yoga, meditation, all of this stuff is so beneficial to you. Okay, so beneficial to you. And I love frequency medicine because frequency is an easy, quick way of balancing you back out. So today I'm offering $25 chakra scans. Okay, I usually just do this inside of my mentorships. Okay, but I wanted to see how you guys would like them. So as soon as I get off of here, I don't know if I'm getting off by like 1 p.m. Eastern, we're just going to hop right over to Zoom, and I'm going to start scanning you guys. So it's going to be fun. We're going to have a chakra scan party. All right. And why do we want to know why our chakras are out of alignment? Because your chakras are actually energy centers that help you create here in the 3D. So if they're not balanced, you won't be in divine alignment frequency-wise with the things that you want to create. Okay. All right. So link is in the profile for the scans. Okay. Good luck. I think I put a cap on. Let me make sure. Because I'm only going to do it for 10 people. Hold on. I don't want to get overwhelmed. I do not want to get overwhelmed. Okay. Okay. All right. So I'll just make it for 10. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's get back into this. Okay. The next one is your sacral chakra. All right. Why is it important for us to keep that sacral chakra balanced, right? We typically see it get out of balance when there's been sexual trauma, okay? When there's been some type of shame, some type of fear within you, all right? Just know that may cause for your sacral chakra to then be out of alignment, all right? And when this happens, this is going to cause you to feel lonely. It's going to cause anxiety within yourself, detachment, things like that. All right. So we want to make sure, again, that sacral chakra is tied to creativity, your emotions, your sexuality, your security, your relationships. Okay. So opening this chakra can help you manifest your desires and confidence. All right. Okay. Again, here down at the foundation. Okay, at the foundation. You'll want to implement foods like apricots, cantaloupe, like these orange type foods to help balance yourself out. All right, okay. Orange type foods, mangoes, oranges, papaya, peaches, butternut squash, things for your sacral chakra that'll help keep you balanced. Okay, all right. Any questions about those two chakras thus far? Okay. If you're into gems, crystals, you'll want to implement tiger's eye for the sacral. Tiger's eye. All right. Essential oils, sandalwood, orange essential oils. This will help. Okay. All right. And again, we do not want issues with our creativity. Some of us experience creativity blockages. It's probably because of this. Okay. Right. What about your solar plexus? Okay. This one right here is located between the navel and below that chest area. Okay. And it's associated again with your security, with your clarity of judgment, with your self-discipline, with your confidence, your personal opinions, okay, your wisdom, okay. And so if you are having issues with your solar plexus, if it's out of alignment, then you'll see that this will affect your intellect, your ego, your willpower. It'll make you more aggressive, okay, right? So what causes this solar plexus chakra to get out of alignment? Well, when you have experienced any type of trauma, any type of emotional abuse, all right? Again, we need to start paying attention to our chakras and how they are impacting us. Okay, if you need a chakra scan, you need to hop into the Zoom after this live and get scanned. Okay, we'll scan you today really quickly. Okay. All right. Let me see. Jonathan says, I just started coloring and I'm 32. It makes such a difference. Yes. I love that. Exactly. Transmuting. Okay. Transmuting that. I love that for you. Good for you. Okay. Now, again, we know that these chakras are tied to our emotional well-being, as well as our physical well-being. Okay, so let me see what I put inside of the ebook. Okay, so for the heart, solar plexus. All right, when it comes to your physical well-being, the solar plexus chakra is associated with digestion and personal power. How many of you guys deal with digestive issues, right? A balanced solar plexus can help alleviate physical symptoms such as indigestion and acid reflux. If you deal with acid reflux, you better check that solar plexus. You better check that solar plexus chakra. Okay? All right? So when your solar plexus chakra is overactive or underactive, it will create digestive issues, ulcers, liver or pancreas problems, and gallstones. They do not tell us this stuff in hospitals. What's going on? What about for your mental well-being? Okay. So if your solar plexus is overactive or underactive, you'll experience low self-esteem. You'll experience difficulty setting those healthy boundaries. You'll experience a lack of confidence. This is important, guys. If you do not know where you stand, your chakras right now, get a chakra scan. Okay? Get a chakra scan. Link is in the profile. Okay? All right. So now, what about the heart chakra? How many of you guys are manifesting true love for yourself? Right? You're manifesting true love for yourself. Is your heart chakra blocked? When you're manifesting abundance, is your solar, your sacral, or your root chakra blocked? This is why it's important to get a chakra scan. We're doing those today, right after this live. Okay? So if you don't know where you stand with your chakras, get a scan. Okay? We can get it done in minutes. And you'll instantly know what it is that is preventing you. Which chakra do you need to focus on? Right? When we know exactly what's going on and we take the guessing game out of it, that's how we get to assist ourselves in better ways. Right? Okay. Let's talk about this heart chakra. This is one of my favorite chakras to talk about. Anahata. Okay, the Anahata chakra. Okay, the fourth chakra. This is the fourth chakra, and it's located in the center of the chest. The heart chakra is connected to compassion, to love, to beauty. Right? Now, how many of you guys are having you feel lack of love in your life? You don't feel beautiful, right? I want you to know that if you are experiencing any symptoms like feeling jealous or lonely or ingratitude or anger or narcissism, your heart chakra is probably out of alignment. Okay? Your heart chakra is out of alignment. What do you mean on Zoom? Yeah, when you go to the link in my profile, you'll see the very top button that says Bioscan Chakra Scan. It says Chakra Scan. You click on that. When you pay for it, I will send you the Zoom link. So make sure you guys are using your correct email. You're going to meet me in the Zoom after I get off of here. And I'm going to scan your chakras. Let me show you guys I can't show you guys. Shit. Because what? I'm on YouTube and TikTok. Okay, let's get back to the heart chakra. Okay, right? So what causes the heart chakra to get out of alignment? Grief, loss, heartbreak. Okay, has anyone ever experienced any of those? Being abandoned by your parents. Okay, things like that, not being nurtured. Okay. All of these things will affect your heart chakra. Okay. Your heart chakra. It's associated with forgiveness. Okay. With transformation. And I want you guys to know that the heart chakra is basically the bridge to this lower portion of you and the higher portion of you, the spiritual you, okay, and the earthly you. Okay. So it's the bridge, okay, to them both. All right. So we need to make sure that our heart chakra is aligned. All right. If you want some foods to implement, you'll want to implement foods like broccoli, limes, avocados, okay? Anything green, cucumbers, celery, right? Kale, peas, asparagus, green beans, green peppers, green apples, green pears. What about stones if you're into crystals? Rose quartz, malachite. Hey, baby, how you doing? You on your way home? All right. That's my hubby, y'all. Go follow him. Mr. Help You. Okay, what about essential oils? Rose, lavender, sandalwood. Okay. If your heart chakra is out of balance, that's going to be a problem, right? That trauma, that heartbreak, it's going to cause you to be emotionally guarded, right? And when you have a blocked heart, you struggle to trust. Uh-oh. You struggle to give or receive love, even if it is present. Anybody self-sabotaged when it came to love? Yes, you love love. Yes, I love love too. I love love. Okay. All right. If you are experiencing being emotionally unavailable to people or pushing people away, that's a sign that your heart chakra is out of alignment. Okay. Your heart chakra may be blocked. Okay. Now, how does that tie into our emotional and physical well-being? Let's see. Okay. When your heart chakra is out of alignment, okay, when it's blocked or closed, this will cause difficulty forming meaningful relationships, lack of empathy, and you may feel disconnected. All right. Let's see. What about physically? Okay. Physically, if your heart chakra is blocked or closed, the heart chakra plays a critical role in our physical health by regulating our ability to form healthy relationships and connect with others. Has anyone ever seen anyone pass away from heartbreak? I have. I know someone who passed away from heartbreak. Have you guys ever experienced that before? A balanced heart chakra can help alleviate physical symptoms such as chest pain and high blood pressure. Okay? So, do we want to keep our heart chakra in alignment as much as possible? Yes. Is your heart chakra out of alignment? Only we will know when you get the scan. Okay? I'm letting 10 people hop into my Zoom once I get off of this live so I can scan your hearts. Your chakras. I'm going to scan your chakras and tell you which of your chakras are out of alignment. Okay? And we're going to do that on Zoom. When you go to the link in my profile, the very first button, once you click on my Linktree link, the very first button is going to say chakra scan. So you click there. Make sure you use your correct email. Hey, Kristen. Make sure you use your correct email so that I can send that Zoom link to you. Okay. Kristen got her bioscan yesterday. Yes. Yeah, he underlined this up. Rest in peace, a friend. Oh, I'm sorry, Ron. 777. Is it a call? It's Zoom. Yeah, you'll hop on Zoom and I'll scan you there. Yes. Kristen, have you been listening to your frequencies since yesterday? That's so funny. But yes, anybody who wants their chakra scanned, link is in the profile. Click that very first button. It'll say, oh, how do you fix your chakras? I like that, Maria. I like where you're headed, girl. Okay. There's different ways to balance your chakras, right? There's different ways. So once you get a chakra scan with me, you can take that information and then you can go and start focusing on yoga, specific yoga positions and things that'll help you with that specific chakra. You can do meditation. You can do sound healing with the sound bowls. You can, there's different ways that you can balance your chakras. It's going to be dependent upon you, how you want to do that. You can get Reiki sessions, right? If you want frequency, if you want a frequency generated for you, that is available to add on to your scan, but you don't need to, right? My scans just allow you to see accurately which chakras are out of alignment, right? So now you know how to go address it. Now, if you want the frequencies generated from my technology, so you could just have that to fix it, cool. Otherwise, go get some Reiki sessions, go implement some yoga, and things like that. Let's see. It is on your list for today. Okay, good. Good. The sooner the better. Just push play, right? Just push play. That's the whole, you need a spanking, Kristen. Okay. The whole point of getting those, getting the bioscans and getting those frequencies, guys, is that it's just easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay. So just press play. But Kristen's pretty good. She's pretty consistent. Okay. You're welcome, Maria. Maria, go join my Zoom after this live, right after. The link is in the profile. I'm just picking on you. I'm just picking on you, baby. The link is in my profile. When you click on that link, you're going to see that very top button. It says Bioscan Chakras. Chakra Scan. Get that. Okay. Join me in the Zoom after this live so you can get an accurate picture of which of your chakras are distorted. When you get, oh, yes, you will. Yes, you will. When you get your chakras report, right, then we'll be able to say, oh, this is why you're not seeing that love that you want. Or, oh, this is why you're having issues with creating that abundance, right? You get a true picture. We love that. We love that. Yes. Thank you for the likes, Mr. Help You. Thank you so much, okay? Thank you so much. What else? Let's move on to the spiritual. How do you get chosen? Oh, your aunt died of a broken heart. Oh, yeah, my uncle too. Yes. Abundantly. You want to go to the link in my profile, link right there on my YouTube in the description. Click on that Linktree link. And when you click on the button, it will say Bioscan Chakra Scan or something like that. It'll say Chakra Scan. So you want to make sure that you are implementing that. I'm on YouTube and I'm on TikTok, guys. just when you see me like talking to different people and going back and forth. Okay. Now let's talk about that throat chakra. A lot of people have their throat chakras blocked. A lot of people hold things inside. They're not speaking their truth, right? Okay. They're holding a lot of things inside. If you feel like you may have a blocked throat chakra, raise your hand. If you feel like there's a lot of things that you're suppressing in your life, raise your hand, right? Whether that's at work, in your relationships, or wherever, all right? The reason why it's so important for us to keep this clear is because we do not want to be suppressing, okay, the wrong emotions or emotions, period. We don't want to be suppressing anything. Trauma will fester inside of us. And it will make us sick. It will make us ill. All right. So it's very important that we are expressing our truth, that we are confident with expressing our truth. Some of us have been so criticized, as a youngster or whatever, that it makes it hard for us to step confidently into that ability. Right. But I want to let you know that it's very important that we do so. The fifth chakra is located at the base of your throat, and it is the center of communication, emotion, and creativity, right? It affects your ability to be true to yourself. Having a blocked throat chakra affects your ability to be true to yourself. Why? Because you won't be speaking up for self. Because you will be so concerned with making others comfortable that you will not be able to express the things that you need. And therefore, you will be letting yourself down. Okay? Is this making sense? Give me a thumbs up. Okay? And so, will it affect your creativity? Yes. Will it affect your ability to be honest? Yes. Will it affect your ability to express your thoughts clearly? Yes. Find out which of your chakras are out of alignment. You don't have to guess. We have technology now. Why do you have to guess? You don't. You don't. Right? Shanice, I'm going to see you for your scan on Friday. I'm super excited. Super excited. I love scanning you guys. I get really excited because we get to have resolutions to the things that's been holding us back, right? Yes, Billy, yes. So you have to confirm that and get to it. Like, people don't understand when our chakras are balanced, things are different in our 3D. When our chakras are balanced, our 3D is different. It becomes different. We experience it in a different way because our chakras are energy centers in our body. Okay? They're energy centers here in our body. And when they're blocked, when they're stuck, when they're out of alignment, there's no clear energy flow here, right? So that's going to cause issues in our alignment, okay? All right, in our alignment, okay? And when there's issues in our alignment, we can't call in to our reality the things that we truly want. We call into our reality the things that we are a vibrational match to. And if your heart chakra is stuck, closed, blocked off, you can only be a vibrational match to that. It's as simple as that. This is why you need a chakra scan. You guys know I never offer this. I never offer $25 chakra scans. Never. I only do this with my mentees. What is the difference between the healing bioscan? Yes. The healing bioscan is a complete package. So you get all of the reports that are telling you about your traumas, right? Your traumas, your limiting beliefs, how it's affecting your body. You get 4 of these reports that tell you your specific frequency, where you stand, and your corrective frequencies. You also get the chakras report. You also get the meridians report. And you also get the frequencies, the corrective frequencies, and your bonus in there as well. So it's everything together, right? And some people choose the option to have the consultation with me. So that is tier 3. That's available now. We're sold out of tier 2 right now. You guys booked me out all the way 30 days out for tier 2. So we only have tiers 1, A and B, and tier 3 open right now. Tonight we have mentorship class, guys. Tonight we have mentorship class. If you are not in the complete identity shift program, you need to get tier 3 so you can have the bioscan, the consultation with me, and your program with the access to the Q&A, live Q&A with me, as well as the class replays. That's the whole shebang. Or you need to just get the complete identity shift program with the mentorship so that you can join our class tonight. Link is in the profile for everything. Okay. Oh, thank you, Shanice. I love you so much. I love you so much. So 777, it really just depends on what your ultimate goals are right now, right? So what is it that you want? If right now you just need a chakra scan, come and get a chakra scan. Figure out which chakras are out of alignment. It's accurate, okay? We love this stuff. I have tons of honest reviews from clients that have gotten scanned, right? They love this stuff. We love this stuff. Kristen, are you still in here? Kristen, tell them how accurate your scan was last night. She got both of her kids scanned because she got the family wellness session, which I recommend if you have children. If you have children, scan your kids. No excuses. So that you can start helping them heal now. Be proactive with your children. Be proactive with them. We have the technology to do so. Okay? But these scans are accurate, guys, okay? So it really just depends on what your goals are. If you are ready for complete transformation, you'll get the complete bioscan. But if you really just want to step into the Zoom today with me right after this live and get a chakra scan, that's great. I'll do it today and we'll get it done for you. And you'll get to see exactly which ones are out of alignment. Congratulations to whoever that was that, oh yeah, congratulations, honey. Okay, I'm super excited for you. Make sure that you guys are using the correct emails. Okay, please make sure to use your phone number as well, just in case I need to reach out to you. Okay. Abundantly, did you get the chakra scan or did you get the bioscan? Which one did you get? If you got the chakra scan today, I only opened it up for 10 slots, guys, because I don't want to be in there scanning forever. Okay. But if you got the chakra scan that we're going to do right after this live, make sure you use your correct email because I have to send you the Zoom link where you're going to meet me. Okay. Did you use abundantly, did you use an email? Oh, abundantly, you came from YouTube. I was like, I know I saw this over here. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, good. Good. So when I get off of here, I will email you. I cannot wait to meet you. Okay, I cannot wait to meet you. Make sure that you are relaxing yourself. Get some water. Drink some water. All right? I want you hydrated for the scan, and I'll take care of you. Let's get back to the chakras, guys. Okay? So if your throat chakra is blocked, make sure that you are eating foods that are blueberries, and let's see what else is blue. Blackberries and teas and sea plants and figs and even dark chocolate. Peppermint is good for the throat as well. All right? These are all good. Thank you, Shanice. Thank you, girl. These are all great foods that you can implement when that throat chakra is blocked, okay? All right. What about crystals? Anyone else into crystals like I am? Lapis lazuli is a great crystal that you can implement. Sodalite is a great crystal that you can implement, okay? Definitely start wearing them. Start putting them around in your office, in your bedroom. Okay, make sure that you are implementing these crystals. Okay, you guys know that I love crystals. I love essential oils. If your throat chakra is imbalanced, right, you'll notice that you may be a chronic people pleaser. Any people pleasers in here? Raise your hand. Do we have any people pleasers in here? Raise your hand. Okay. Your throat chakra is blocked. Okay. Because people pleasers, they have been silenced. They've silenced their own true feelings, their own true desires. Okay. So when that blocked throat is when your throat is blocked, you're staying quiet when you need to speak up. Right? So you'll have difficulty what? Setting boundaries, hiding your truth. You'll even feel throat tightness, right? You'll even feel throat tightness, right? This is a problem, okay? We want to keep our chakras balanced. These chakras are energy centers. If they are blocked, you will not be able to attract the things that you want in your reality. If you do not know which of your chakras are imbalanced, hop into the chakra scans today. Right after this live, we're hopping in Zoom. And I'm going to meet you guys there. And I'm going to scan your chakras. And I'm going to see which ones are imbalanced. And I'm going to give you that report. Your chakras report is going to show you, oh, your heart chakra is blocked, underactive, overactive. Oh, your throat chakra is out of alignment. Okay. Now, what I do also in your chakra scan is I send those healing frequencies to you in real time. So when I scan you, I'm also going to make sure that the frequencies start balancing you out. Okay. So I do that for you. All right. So I don't just scan you, but I do that. Now, you know, you have additional things that you can add on. Like if you want the MP3 of your healing frequencies to take with you, you can add those things on. It's no problem. Okay. But you really just come. Chloe. Hey girl. I love seeing people that, my regulars up in here, people that I've seen on Zoom, met on Zoom and the scans and everything. I love that. Okay. Let's talk about the next chakra, which is the third eye chakra. The third eye chakra, right? How many of us know, right, that we have a blockage here in your third eye? If you know that you have a blockage in your third eye, raise your hand. I'm going to tell you right now, if you are someone who is always on social media, scrolling, your third eye is going to be blocked. Your third eye chakra is going to be blocked. Okay. Link is in the profile to get a chakra scan. Link is in the profile. We're hopping on Zoom right after I get off of this live. Okay. When you have overexposure to media, okay, that's going to cloud your third eye. When you have overexposure to social media, news, things like that, that's going to block it. That's going to cause cloudiness, confusion, indecision, mistrust of your inner knowing, who you are. Oh, yeah. This is not a game, guys. This is not a game. Okay. All right. So you'll know if your third eye chakra is imbalanced because you'll always need external validation from someone else. Okay. From someone else. That's how you know this is blocked. You can't trust self. You don't even know self. Okay. All right. Because and the reason why you need the validation from others is because you're not going to be able to see the next steps. So it's like you need someone to validate you along the way. You'll know if this is you. Okay. When that third eye chakra, which is the sixth chakra, okay, is located on the forehead between the eyebrows, okay? And this one is the center of intuition. That third eye chakra is the center of foresight. So this third eye chakra is known for governing openness, imagination, right? And it's gonna get imbalanced when you're overexposed to social media, when you've been through a lot of conflict, or when you've had a lot of illness. We notice that too. When you've had a lot of illness, okay? So what are some of the symptoms? Confusion, anxiety, disconnection from source. And so we want to start implementing purplish foods like grapes and eggplants and plums and raisins, right? Prunes, elderberry, purple onions, purple peppers, purple potatoes, purple carrots, blackberries, blueberries. You want to implement crystals like sodalite and moonstone. Okay. Right? And so the essential oils that you will want to implement will be sandalwood, frankincense, and lavender. Okay. And lavender. Let's see which mental and physical ties this has to us. When that third eye chakra is blocked, what are we feeling mentally? Because all of our chakras tie into our mental health and our physical health. When your third eye chakra is blocked or underactive, this will cause lack of clarity, difficulty making decisions, limited perspective on things, okay? When your chakras are blocked with your physical well-being, this will cause what? Headaches, eye strain, neurological problems, right? Learning difficulties. Okay. So we are here to ensure that we know what signs to follow when these chakras are out of alignment. And if you don't know, get a chakra scan. We have technology now that allows for us to see clearly which chakras are out of alignment. I love it. I love that we don't have to guess anymore. And when I get off of this live, probably in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to meet you on the Zoom. And I'm going to scan your chakras. The link is in the profile. The link is in the description on YouTube. Click that link. When you click that link, the first top button says chakra scan. And you can sign up to get into that Zoom. Make sure you guys use the appropriate email addresses. Okay. Use your phone number as well, just in case I need to reach out to you before we hop in here. Okay. And the last chakra is the crown chakra. Okay. That crown chakra. Okay. And when the crown chakra, okay, this one is the 7th chakra. It's the highest chakra. It's our connected to our higher power and our spiritual nature. Okay. And it's located at the top of the head. And it gives us access to our higher states of consciousness. Congratulations to whoever that was. The bioscan is available. Which tier are you trying to get? Tier 2? Tashia? Which tier are you getting? Because it comes in tier 3. But let me know so I can help you right now. Okay. The crown chakra. The crown chakra, all right, this one right here, we'll know if it is blocked because we'll experience symptoms like feeling imbalanced, low physical functionality, like, low energy, right? Dizziness. Okay. I just purchased the chakra. Congratulations. I can't wait to meet you, Dark Angel. Okay, Tashia, go to the link in my profile, right? Click on where it says take your next steps, bioscan, right? Click there. Okay. You can pick tier 1. All you really need is tier 1. That gives you the whole package. Now, if you need a consultation with me, with the reports, then you'll pick tier 3. But all you really need is tier 1. Okay? That's for people that want the complete package, guys. All of the reports, figuring out what your traumas are, figuring out what your blockages are in your body, also seeing your chakras, your meridians, and getting your healing frequencies. Okay, that's a complete bioscan. Link is in the profile. Click option number 1. But if you just want the chakra scan, we're going to be meeting in Zoom in just a few minutes. But Tashia, the bioscans are available. Did you need a consultation with me? Okay, a few slaps. I want to start with this first. Oh, yeah, Dark Angel. Sorry, I'm talking to Tashia. Yeah, I was talking to Tashia. And anybody who really needed to know the difference between the two. Okay, guys? Okay, back to the crown chakra. You'll know because you'll feel like dizziness. You'll feel like imbalanced and things like that, right? So when your crown chakra is out of alignment, it's typically because that root chakra is out of alignment, or you may be experiencing extreme stress, okay, or extreme anxiety, okay. What is the fan club? What fan club? What y'all talking about? Okay, what y'all talking about? The fan club. Okay, when your crown chakra is blocked, that's gonna keep you disconnected from divine energy. I want you to know that. Okay, I want you to know that. Okay, when your crown chakra is out of alignment, you're chasing for answers outside of yourself. Again, validation everywhere else except for within. Except for within. All right. When your crown chakra is blocked, you have no faith. Okay, you feel lost. Even when you're successful, there have been plenty of people who have so much abundance in their success area of life, whether it's with their work or with their relationship, but they still feel a little like lack. They feel incomplete. Well, their crown chakra is probably out of alignment. Okay, because we see people with the crown chakra block, they're depressed, right? They feel hopeless. They feel unsupported by the universe. Things like this, okay? Things like this. All right? Okay, guys, what questions do you guys have about the chakras? I want you guys to pay attention, right? You guys need to know which of your chakras are out of alignment. That's what's important, right? Which one of my chakras aren't functioning correctly? Because when you know which one, then you can start treating that. Okay? If you do not know, you're sort of feeling stuck, or you're in the guessing game. We don't have to do that. We have technology. When I get off of this live, I'm gonna scan you guys in the Zoom. Yes, you get to get your chakra scan right now, like literally right now. Okay? And so then you'll be able to take your best next steps, whatever you want to do with it. Okay? There are different ways that you can heal your chakras, align your chakras. Okay? Sound therapy through healing bowls. You can do some yoga, meditation, Reiki. You can do acupuncture. You can do a lot of different things. Okay? You can also use frequency to heal and align your chakras. Okay? All right. Dark Angel, guess what? We're going to be able to see for sure. Okay. I love you guys so much on YouTube. Okay. I'm going to get off of here. If you grabbed your chakra scan, make sure that you use your correct email. All right. So I can send you the Zoom link. All right. What we're going to do is meet at 1 p.m. Eastern. So in about 30 minutes. All right. Love you guys. All right.